Hi, I'm Lucas Scott Miller, and I'm a facilitator with Pizza Klatch. I think I joined the organization back in 2012, I believe, so I've been facilitating for several years. So basically what we do is we go into area high schools once a week at lunchtime, and we hold support groups for gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex, etc. youth and their allies. And we try to provide a safe, non-judgmental, confidential space where they can talk about pretty much anything that's going on with them. We try to keep the focus particularly on whatever they might be experiencing as far as their sexual orientation, gender identity, the atmosphere of the schools, any bullying they might be experiencing, just their experience of being queer students in high school. So Deep Dish is basically a meeting that we at Pizza Klatch hold once a month for the facilitators, our staff people, and occasionally some of our board members. And it's a time when we can share what's going on in our Klatches, exchange, advice, facilitator to facilitator. We can get some feedback from our executive director or our program director or our contract therapist who sort of acts in an advisory capacity for us. And sometimes we have programming where we bring in someone who can do some extra education on matters like anti-oppression work or how to spot adultism or racism or whatever other issues we might be encountering as facilitators. Sometimes we talk about how we deal with the administrations at the various schools we're in. We plan for other events that might be coming up, such as Pride, which is coming up very, very soon. But this is kind of a time when facilitators can connect with each other, get support, because, we spend the week giving support to our students, to our youth. But then, sometimes things come up that we need to seek support from each other about. So that's basically what Deep Dish is. We're very lucky to be able to meet here at the Lutheran Church, and one of our members, Kai Abrahamson, provides us food, which is always quite nice. So that's basically what Deep Dish is all about, and that happens once a month. Well, I've been doing this for a few years. I've facilitated at several schools. But I've been pretty much at Tumwater High School is the one school I've been at consistently for the entire time that I've been involved. And what I've seen over the years is, one of the things we try to do is help the youth build support networks among themselves. Because, of course, we're there for like an hour once a week. We don't always have the opportunity to follow what's happening to them on a continuous basis. So we want them to be able to, create support among themselves and have that to draw on. And that, I think, has probably been the most rewarding aspect overall of being a facilitator is seeing how the youth learn to empathize with each other and to really be there for each other when they have, difficulties at school or at home or, in the community. And I think especially in the last year or so under the current administration, of course, hate crimes have gone up. I've been hearing that the atmosphere in a lot of the schools, is harassment is on the rise. It's a rough time to be a queer youth in a public high school. But I've been amazed by how the youth have really just rallied and coalesced around each other. It's a very rewarding experience. We're looking as an organization to expand a little bit. We've started a group at the Olympia Regional Learning Academy, and we're hoping that from there we can expand into more middle schools, because that seems to be a place where the kind of support we provide is really desperately needed. So that's exciting to be going in that direction. We've really, in the time that I've been involved, we've experienced a real kind of growth spurt as an organization. We started off as something pretty small and kind of under the radar, and now we're at a point where schools are coming to us asking us to start groups. So just watching the growth of this organization has been really amazing. But of course, with that comes, we're desperately in need of volunteers and new facilitators. So people who are at all interested in supporting, GLBTQ youth, we definitely have a place for you. So please, come and get involved with us.